Hello, I'm Ricky. Welcome back for another freaky, deaky video. We're gonna go back to a channel that I have grown pretty fond of. This is The Darkest Secret. And the video is called 7 Videos That Will Prove That the Paranormal Exists. Very, very keen on this. If you want to check out the Darkest Secret channel or the video we're going to watch, link for both is available in the description. Go there and give them the support that they so much deserve. If you do enjoy this content you're currently watching, smack the like and of course hit that subscribe. That's how I know you guys enjoy this, by hitting the like. I will greatly appreciate that. A big thank you to the channel members and the patrons. Thank you so much for the incredible support. Thank you. A shout out to the Supreme Tier donators over by Patreon and of course channel membership. You guys rock. Thank you. Personal shout outs to the ultimate supporters, only available on Patreon. Deja, Walt, Ronnie, Dwayne, Tammy, Kevin, Dana, Troy, Sarah, Robert, Matt, Ryan, and Tracy. That's a long list right there. Thank you. God bless. Now, let's get freaky deaky. 20 minutes long. We can do this.
What you're about to see in this video will surely change your perspective on the paranormal.
Don't call me Shirley.
What I bring to you today corresponds to a set of incredible footage whose only explanation, and as incredible as it may sound, lies more in the irrational than in the rational. Footage that shows phenomena that are beyond what our mind can understand, and that tonight you will have the opportunity to see. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 7 videos that prove that the paranormal exists. Number 7.
I'm ready. Prove it.
I have mentioned several times to you that the true paranormal is almost imperceptible. These things are so rare that capturing them on camera is almost impossible. But when they do happen, and when cameras do capture them, they occur in the way that you are about to see below. The video was sent directly to us by Valdemir Airinamo, a loyal subscriber who tells us that in the supermarket where his sister works, mysterious situations have been taking place for weeks. Events that everyone had been ignoring. Doors that close, water faucets that open, and in general, a dense environment received the employees who come to work every morning. Everyone gives obvious explanations for these occurrences. After all, that is the first.
I just want to point out before we go ahead and watch the video, you know guys, we have been watching hundreds upon hundreds of videos just like this, and there's always a pretty high chance or risk that we will see a video we have already seen. So that's life when you're being completely addicted to the paranormal.
First thing that one does. However, the perspective of both Valdemir's sister and the workers changed abruptly with the video that you will see now.
I saw that.
The woman you see on the screen is Valdemir's sister. When this happened to her, she thought she was being pranked. However, as you can see, no one was behind her. Her hair got pulled so hard that it had to be someone.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing it. Unfortunately, I can see the hair is moving, but I don't get the shivers from this one. It's a bit subtle. It could be, of course, it could be the hair has been stuck on her a jacket, and just with a move, it falls back down, and that feels like someone is touching it. I mean, there's some logical explanations for this.
That's why she went straight to the security cameras to view the clip.
Look at that. I feel like it's the hair is actually on her shoulder, like this.
To only realize that she was alone at all times. Could it be that those inexplicable phenomena are being increasingly aggressive with the people who work in this place? Has something like this ever happened to you? Believe me, now that you're on the other side of the screen, this is
Yeah.
simply suspicious. But when it
No,
occurs to you, and there's no explanation.
I'm gonna hear what she's saying. I hear what she's saying, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that all things that we watch is definite paranormal. I think there's probably a logical explanation to this. Let me know what you guys think about the orange jacket girl and the hair.
For an attack you've just suffered, you feel a huge vulnerability, especially when the entity that attacks you cannot be seen or felt. Your mind never stops thinking, can it do something else to me? Number
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna call no on this one, unfortunately. I feel like it's gonna be so very nice.
To carry out this research, I received a lot of help from you, my audience. However, I also went online to try to find better level material. That's how I accidentally came across a completely different YouTube video. Something that happened in a controlled environment. And worst of all, it happened in space.
Did she say space? Oh, we saw something in the beginning,
The
didn't we?
video is from NASA. On this occasion, they were engaging in discussing life on other planets, together with students from Texas. The first strange thing about this video is that it's from the official NASA channel, but it doesn't have a single comment. It has more than 20,000 views, but no comments. The only way is that they must have deleted them all. Why would they do something like that? Perhaps because of what you're about to see. In one part of the video, one of the crew members of the space station interrupts the scene. He's wearing a sort of tablet on his foot, a tablet that supposedly should reflect the cameraman. But do you know what it reflected?
A dog?
Look for yourself.
No. No. There's a million upon millions of things that is reflected from that side. You can see on the side we're watching now, there is about 100 of thousands of knickknacks and do-rags and bing bada bong stuff that can probably just light up to look like a freaking alien in the weird shadowy cast from an iPad. Uh no. I'm sorry. I'll probably ruin this one, but I don't feel like that's reflection should be anything else. But no, space. If that happens in space, if there's a ghost in space, I would probably just hitchhike the way out of there. To be honest, I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm sorry. I'm talking like Christopher Walken here. My bad. But no, I'm going to say no on number 6. Let me know what you think about the space video.
What's
Oh, it's the guy from Predator. You know, the guy with the That thing?
Seems to be observed here is similar to a face, but very pale.
No.
In fact, it looks more like a mask. By taking this image to Photoshop and applying some light effects, you will be able to notice what I'm saying a lot better. It appears to be a man wearing a mask, half pulled over his head. If you look to the side, strange objects seem to surround it, as well as this piece of a doll's face.
Yeah, if I was watching this and not look for paranormal activity, I will probably not even notice that thing, the reflection. Of course, when you highlighted it, this, I feel like is this a frog over here? You know, that guy, Hollywood frog, whatever it is, whatever the name is, and this is a pale man's face with a nose and a mouth, and we got a sassy ghost baby down here, and probably its mother over here. I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense, right?
Nope.
Could it be that we are suggesting to ourselves that we are seeing something that does not exist?
Yeah.
Or on the contrary, have we witnessed something truly paranormal that occurred outside the planet? It is exactly the person who is behind the camera. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. But you can't help but think how similar it is to someone wearing a full costume in a space station. What do you think? Number 5.
No. All right, first, I'm going to say first and second one was not really any kind of super paranormal evidence. No.
Emmanuel Reina is the subscriber who says he's somewhat intrigued since he received the recordings to his WhatsApp from a friend. In his email, he says that his friend and his nieces were watching television when suddenly they heard a tremendous noise coming from the kitchen. They thought that one of their dogs was sniffing around. However, when they arrived at the kitchen, they found this.
Okay.
La casa está embrujada. Vete para allá conmigo. ¡Ey! No, no hagan eso.
What's going on? What's that painting?
No, pero se estaban abriendo ahorita bien feos. Ahorita está bien leve. No manches, no las digas. ¿Por qué es que no? Ay, no, tío.
Se están abriendo solos.
No manches. Ay, no. Ay, me da miedo.
That is weird, though.
Ya cerré los dos.
¿Qué haces, canelo? Córrele, que aquí espantan. Échale las cosas. Es todo por irte el Día de Muertos a celebrar. Trajiste algo, tío.
I cannot explain this.
No, porque ¿qué dijiste?
Por ir a tus... ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo? ¿A dónde fue? Mira, mira otra vez. No manches, ya, que no le caes. Que si espantan, abuelita.
¿Qué?
No lo voy a
¿No te
bajar.
asusta?
¿Se cerró? No, manches, no, hay que traer un padrecito. O algo.
Oh, shit.
Abuelita, ya me dio miedo, en serio, ahora no estoy cotorreando.
Mira.
Mi risa es de nervio.
Me puso la bien chinita.
No digas, no, vámonos ya, abuelita. Yo me voy con mi tío Diego, ahorita vengo. No, ya, no.
Yeah. I cannot explain this. And the girl was really irritating. But I cannot explain I cannot explain this. I mean, of course, there could be some fishing lines pulling the drawer like that, Recky. You can see it's quite visible for where I'm looking at it. But I cannot explain this.
That laugh of the young woman completely reflects the nervousness she felt. As you can see, the human mind is not prepared to understand something that by all accounts is quite illogical. I have seen dozens of times doors that open and objects that move. Everything can have an explanation, especially when it happens only once. But here, the furniture moved on its own repeatedly. Notice that the man crosses in front of a piece of furniture, unconsciously demonstrating that there is no thread that is pulling it. What makes the compartments open? In the video, it is mentioned that the place is haunted and that spirits have taken over it. Could that be possible? Tell me what you think.
I cannot explain it. That's one thing. Of course, it could be a mechanism. Someone, I mean, it's the smallest kitchen ever. I feel like putting in some kind of a mini engine just to mess out with people. Could it happen? Probably could happen, but I don't get that feeling here. I cannot explain this.
Number 4. The following footage came into my possession thanks to Xander K9MTC, a subscriber who has a YouTube channel whose content is mostly focused on the world of motorcycles and specifically of his own motorcycle outings. A channel that has nothing to do with the paranormal, which is why the following sequence caught the attention of its followers. Pay attention.
Alright, okay, cool.
Sí cumple su función, mis amigos. De ahí les voy a contar la historia de un caso que tengo que lo voy a ir a ver en este momento.
How do you explain this? What makes that helmet move? If you look closely, just moments before, he takes and handles the helmet, so any attempt of this being constructed is ruled out. There is no hidden threads or anything like that. The man said,
For me, it looks like it's a very, very narrow shelf, and he put it slightly on the side. I don't know if the helmet had support all the way from under, so it slid like I said, like a small slide because there was no support. But he moves in a way that is kind of weird, instead of like a bang going down. But I don't understand this
sets it
one.
neatly on the shelf. There is no way gravity could have made it move like that.
No,
Let me know your theories.
there's a slide if you watch it.
Number 3.
There's a slide. I have no clue. The helmet thing. I don't know. I cannot explain it.
From Lima, Peru, Cesar Portilla, faithful subscriber of the channel, wrote to my email attaching a disturbing recording, videotaped by a security camera installed inside a hospital. He says that both guards and employees feel unsafe due to inexplicable events that have been occurring inside the compound. From moving beds to banging sounds coming from the corridors when the place is completely empty. Occurrences that could not be captured by the cameras until one of them recorded this. Watch.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's like a trash cans. Oh yeah, I see. I see. Okay.
Ay, mierda. Hasta allá se fue.
Again, I'm saying, of course, it's freaking dicky. It is. But it's off freaking camera. It's off camera. We have a barely visible orange trash can of some sort. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's watch it again. It could be
Cesar
anything.
says that even though these trash cans are near the back exit of the compound, there are no drafts coming into the place that would make them move that way. Also notice that not only does the red trash can get thrown, all the other lids start to jump. Therefore, any intervention from an external factor is ruled out.
On these here, I'm fine with it. I cannot explain this part here, but I will remain using my skeptical eyes for the orange one over here.
Could it be one more of those situations that our subscriber described in his email? Everyone in the place assures that yes, it is. Without a doubt, a footage that attracts a lot of attention. Number 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain skeptical for that one too. The first ones that was clearly visible where the lid or whatever you want to call it was flapping around like that. I don't have an explanation to that. Could be a strong gust of wind, but he or she said there was no chance of it. But the orange one, I will remain super skeptical. I'm gonna call bullcrap on that one.
It is not the first time in
my
which I
God.
have mentioned mirrors. In the esoteric world, these objects are treated as portals to other dimensions. Unknown worlds that from time to time are visited by entities that for some reason try to contact us. A reality that, although for some it sounds imaginative, there are footage that would prove its veracity. Without going any further, watch this video that shows a mother while recording her young son.
Oh my God. I want to be freaked out by this. I really want to sit here and yell out and scream and cry, laying down in a fetus position and drool and yell out for mom. But I can't because it's too much. I like the sudden or the suddenty that sometimes things happen around you. Like a piece of like a bottle just moves by itself for no apparent reason. This feels like it's straight from a movie and it's scripted. If it's true, well, no. No, it's freaky though. It's freaking me out.
What would you do if you witnessed something like this?
Molotov is key.
The most probable thing would be to think that the little one is being the victim of a possession. However, for the connoisseurs, this would be nothing more than an entity that, taking the image of the child, tries to project it into his being with the possibility of crossing the portal to our reality. Could this clip be proof of that? At least for me, this video is too good to be real. And as we have already seen,
Too good to be real. That's the key word we're going for here, guys and ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, it's too good to be real. I'm gonna say no.
in other evidence of this investigation, when the paranormal occurs in a subtle way, it does not have the intention to terrify you. It's the inexplicability of the situation that makes it terrifying. Number 1.
And what if is always the question I always ask to myself that gives me the shivers. What if? But I'm feeling, like she said, this is too good to be true, without a doubt.
We end this video with a case that recently caused a stir in Argentina. A footage captured by a security camera installed inside a hospital that had the guard that you see on the screen as its main protagonist. According to his account, it was 3 a.m. when an old woman entered the premises asking for authorization to take the elevator up to room 915, mentioning that she had been hospitalized and that she had come for some personal belongings that she had forgotten to take with her. The man very kindly took her information before she took the elevator and offered her a wheelchair since she seemed to have difficulty walking. Strangely, she refused the wheelchair and decided to walk to the elevator on her own. After a while, and surprised because the woman did not come back down, he called the staff stationed on that level to ask for her, at which point his jaw dropped when they told him that no one had entered the room. Annoyed by the answer, he went to the security cameras to check the moment he started the conversation with her. This was what one of them recorded. To his surprise, he discovered that he was completely alone at all times. There, talking with someone who for others was only part of his imagination. The most surprising thing of all was that when he described the woman's physical characteristics to the staff, they immediately linked her to a patient who on that exact day had died in room 915, an elderly woman who was already having trouble walking. Something that this guard noticed in the woman when he saw her, and therefore offered her the wheelchair. Could it have been the ghost of that lady who entered through the main entrance of the hospital?
Oh my god, who else was it supposed to be? Really? Dude's walking up, the door is opening, the frickin' guard goes up with his little, notebook or whatever it is, goes up to talk to freaking no one, and this freaking no one cannot really walk good. So this guy says, well, you can have like a wheelchair. Like, you can take the wheelchair if you want to. If you have trouble walking, you can take it. And this no one says, no, declines it, and takes the elevator up to freaking nowhere. And poof, like a fart in the wind, just disappeared. And this guy is going to be locked up for being completely mental.
Let me know what you think in the comment box, as this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Amazing, amazing. Definitely something I did enjoy. I really enjoyed this. I like to watch videos that are not like super exaggerated, you know, for banging and things move around like crazy. I do like them though. I like this too. If you want to check out The Darkest Secret, the link for the channel and for this video is available in the description. Go there and give them support that they so much deserve. Let me know what you think about this. I liked it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Recky. You stay safe.